do this one here. I'm going to put it to one side because, like I said, this one is a little bit longer, so I'll probably put a bow down here. My paint's a little wet down here anyways. I'll work out on this side though. Oh, cool, Grace. I'm so glad to hear that. It's a process. I don't do it too often lately, but I used to paint tons of signs at one time. I'd have a whole bunch of boards and I'd just go step by step. And yeah, now I usually do these little videos and stuff, but just using black paint this morning for the stenciling. So much easier to stencil with the black paint anyways. Morning, Crystal. Raquel, good morning. This is a cute little country-ish font. Just remember to offload, you guys will be fine. So easy and simple. Don't press hard. So I'll probably finish these off camera because I'm going to put the little bow at the end of it. I do have my little homespun over here cut already, but I want to make sure that it's good and dry. So I'll post pictures though. Morning, LaDonna. Black Lock Creations, welcome in. Hey, Lori, how are you? You only need like 2 coats with the black paint. Sometimes I end up going over white paint with 3 coats, but the black paint, I need a little bit more over here. I don't know if I can grab that link right now, but I tell you where you can find it. On my page, I made a photo album. So at the top where the whole sections are, where you can click on like the tabs, where you can go like to the about section and all of that, I have a photo album, and when you click on photos, you'll see it says like things I like to use or something, but I put those in the photo album, and you'll see the little brushes in there, and you can just click on the picture, and the link might be in the, I think I put the link in the comment of the picture. It's either in the description or something, you know, but it's there. I put the link. So I'm gradually adding things that people ask about like quite often, and that's one of the things I put in there. All right, pull this off. Here we go. That's not the greatest background paint to use, but like I said, I'm like trying to get rid of it, trying to use it, and it's okay. Got a little glob here that's coming off. It'll be all right though. Okay, let me cross these bridges. You're welcome. I just thought it would be easier to just put it there and then direct people right to that album. So if you ever lose it, you'll know where to find it. Oh, I hope we have good weather today. I'm so ready for the good weather. We had a couple of days of that really great weather, and we got out and we took a walk, and then we got sick. And we both were like, yeah, we were out enjoying the good weather, and we were tricked. We were tricked. I would still get outside. I can't help it. If the weather is nice, I have to get outside a little bit. I can't stay inside. Thank you, LaDonna. I appreciate that. I'm still on my first cup of coffee. What time did you get up? I've been up since 5. Good morning, Shelly and Kathy. Good morning. Lovett's Garden. Good morning. Thank you, Lori. It is a cute font. Okay, I'm almost done with this one. Go on to the next. Okay. I think that looks cute, and it's going to have a nice little cute country bow on that side, but I'm going to stain it. I got to still let it dry really good, and then I'm going to sand it and stain it and put the bow at the end, and I think it's going to be really a cute little country sign. Grab the next one over here. Let's see, which side do I want to put this one on? I'll do it on the same side. Sometimes I rotate sides just to be different, but I'll just do this one on the same side. These are not on my website yet because I just made these, but maybe later today they will. I might be able to get them on there later today. But these are the 12-inch by 3.5-inch, and they'll be $4 stencils. Good morning, Dana and Marie. This font reminds you of the old Precious Moments figurines. I didn't think about that. Hey, Kefany, Regine. Yes, I do custom orders. I do take custom orders. Yes, I do. I'm trying to see around the camera here. Here in Missouri, we have the Precious Moments Chapel. I haven't been there in years. But it's a pretty interesting place to visit. I don't know if they're still open. They might be. Did they close down? I don't know. Did the Precious Moments Chapel close down? Does anybody know that? Anyways, when we were kids, my mom took us there. I mean, we went there several times when we were kids. It was pretty neat. Neat place to visit. I don't think I have any more Precious Moments figurines. I used to have quite a few when I was younger. I was thinking maybe they went out of business or something. I have no idea. That would be a shame though, because that place was pretty cool. That's how things go though, you know. I'm still sad over Longaberger. Oh my gosh. We visited Dresden and went to the Longaberger factory and all of that before, and I still have a lot of Longaberger baskets. I love my baskets. I love them. And I had a lot more, but I went through a phase where I sold a bunch of them, and now I wish I hadn't. But I do still have a lot of Longaberger baskets, but that made me sad when they closed down as well. You was a Boyd's Bear collector. I never did that. Those are really cute though. I sure collected a lot of the Longaberger though. And if I see them at yard sales or something, I still buy them. I'll buy the Longaberger baskets. People sell them pretty cheap now and stuff, and I'm like, I'll take that. You've never heard of that place? Of the Precious Moments Chapel or the Longaberger Factory? Oh, I do too, Kefany. I love my Longaberger baskets. I don't see how they would ever go out of style, seriously. Because they're just baskets, and they're such good quality, you know? You still have your bears, and you're saving them for your niece. That's sweet. Tell you what I still have, which is ridiculous, but maybe one day I'll get rich. I still have a tote full of Beanie Babies. Raise your hand if you have your Beanie Babies in a tote someplace. Maybe one day that Princess Diana bear will, you know, make you a millionaire. I'm holding out hope for it. I still have all my Beanie Babies. Everybody getting rid of their Beanie Babies. I'm over here with my Beanie Babies still, and maybe one day, you know, when everyone's like, when they finally, you know, are worth a lot of money, and I'll be able to get them out and be like, haha, I kept my Beanie Babies in a tote for 50 years or more. The baskets, it was a great place. It really was. And it was fun to visit too. You buy them too, Kefany. You don't know if she'll still want them, Lori. That's hard, you know. I've like told my kids, you know, that one day they're going to have to take over my stencil business. And they're like, they're really not that interested, you know. You have a lot of their dishes. I do too, actually, and I'll buy their dishes too. It says the chapel's still open. I probably need to go visit there sometime then. It's been a long, long time. It would bring back memories if I did. Do I have a specific way to ship a long stencil? Yep. The only way that I can ship the longer stencils is to roll them up. I loosely roll them. I put them in inside tissue, or it's like wrapping paper stuff. And then I loosely roll them up and put them in the box. That's the only way that I can ship them. The shipping would be absolutely crazy if I had to ship them flat like that. It just would never work out. So it works out good. And but once you receive your stencils, I always tell people, you know, take them out of the box. Don't leave them rolled up in the box. You want to take them out. You don't store them that way. You store them flat, but to get them to you, they have to be loosely rolled. I'm trying to read comments this morning too. You still have your Beanie Babies. I know your hand's up for that there. Good morning, Crafting with Shelly Designs. I used to have quite a few baskets and pottery, sold most all except for a bowl. Found a fairly cheap basket at a flea market recently and bought it. I don't know. I just watched for them. And now at yard sales and stuff, people will be selling them. And it's like, man, it just makes me sad. But I try to buy them if they're a good price. Unless there's somebody that knows that Longaberger is like out and really cares about it, then they'll price them high. But I do watch for the little baskets and stuff. If I see one, I'll check the price anyways. You never collected Beanie Babies? Gosh, that was a long time ago. Late 90s, early 2000s. Yep, I got a whole tote full. Kathy collected Boyd's Bears too. Okay, so here's this one. You have a Longaberger basket full of wooden eggs. Wow, if you got that for $2, that's a good find. Good morning, Shannon. When you do, I lost your comment just a second. When you do custom orders, can you pick a font also? Well, what I do, Shannon, is like if somebody tells me they want something done, sometimes they'll send me a picture for inspiration, or they'll just ask for something, and then I'll find a font and then send you pictures, and if you don't like it, it can be changed. But I have so many fonts, there's no way that I can like, and the way my program is and stuff, I can't just give like a master list of fonts, because the different designs will look so different in the different fonts anyways. And so it just works out this way. But if at the time that I send the custom design, if something needs changed, it can be changed. Like if you just absolutely don't like it, or most of the time, people like what I find and stuff. But I never ship anything that you don't approve. So you get to approve it first, but I just don't have a way to like send all the fonts that I have, and I hope that that makes sense. You have no clue what they look like? I'm guessing you're talking about Beanie Babies. They used to, they were pretty big in the 90s. They were the Thai babies, or TY. And then they had them at McDonald's and stuff like that. They did like a whole, and that was a whole other collection of the Beanie Babies. Millennials don't like anything old. I've started using my grandmother's. I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of china that is. And I'm not a millennial. I'll have to look that up. I don't like to consider myself old. I'm not gonna... I still feel young at heart anyways. Yep, just send me a message. That works. Just send me a message. Oops. Sorry, I hit my camera. Went completely sideways there. I've never had a problem with the stencil I receive rolled up. Like Lori said, just unroll them. Yep. Just take them out of the box, unroll them. They'll be fine. If you leave them rolled up for a long time, like if you don't take them out of the box and you don't stencil your sign for months, it would take a little while. But it could cause the letters to curl, and you don't want them to like be permanently in a curl. So I just say take them out. Don't store them that way. Always young at heart. That's right. Oh, no, the baskets. You were in high school. Okay, so you do know the Beanie Babies. All right. Yeah, the baskets, they were also like in the 90s too, though. Longabergers, but 80s too, I think. But I would have been just a kid in the 80s. And, but I think they started, I don't know when they started actually. But I collected Longaberger in the 2000s, early 2000s, and what about Cabbage Patch Kids? Did anyone keep theirs? Yes, I have my Cabbage Patch Kid. I do. I have my Cabbage Patch Kid somewhere. But unfortunately, it's not in the best condition because when I got my Cabbage Patch Kid, I was a child and I played with it. And so it's not in great condition. I don't even know if I have all the clothes for it and stuff. But I did keep my original Cabbage Patch Kid that my aunt bought me for Christmas in the mid 80s when they came out. Me and my sister both got one, and we were pretty thrilled over that. Hey, Mylin. You have a large bin of Beanie Babies, Rose? I think I probably have 2 of the Princess Diana ones in there. So, you know, when that one, you know, I'm gonna be rich when that one finally, like, because I have double the Princess Diana bears. Your son saved all the Beanie Babies. I have 2 Cabbage Patch dolls from the 80s. You don't know what happened to your Cabbage Patch Kid? I have my New Kids on the Block dolls. Oh, yeah. I was a New Kids on the Block fan when I was a kid, and I still have all those dolls. Out of the boxes, but I do have the dolls. It's funny. Okay, so this one's done. I'm talking too much now and not stenciling enough. I hope you guys are having a great morning, though. My coffee's over here getting cold. It's all about family. And this is the last one for this morning. And once I finish this one up, I will just let you guys get off here. I need a little bit more paint to be able to cross these bridges. Let's get some out of the lid here. I'm wanting to read your comments because this is a good conversation we're having. Couple of Cabbage Patch Kids and the baby that has the beans in the butt and smells like powder. I don't know what baby that would be. I'm trying to think. We moved and I had a huge tote of Disney Beanie Babies. My dad was giving stuff to vets and took my whole tote. Oh no. What would the vets do with Beanie Babies? That's sad. You're going to need those one day. Thank you, Raquel. I appreciate that. Thanks, Kathy. My girls play with Cabbage Patch Kids. You feel old. Don't feel old. My kids were into those Webkins. We had tons of those Webkin things where they built like the online community. Kind of weird. I don't think that's a thing anymore. The brushes are the eyeliner brushes. They're from Amazon. And on my page, I have a photo album of things that I like to use. And I put these brushes in there and the link is in that. So that's an easy place to find the link. Just go to that photo album on my page and you'll see the brushes. I'm getting too much paint. They work great for bridges though. You remember your first and only doll besides Barbie was a Chatty Cathy? Chatty Cathy. I don't know about Chatty Cathy. My mom had a Mrs. Beasley doll though. I know about that one. I think it was Mrs. Beasley. Thank you, Lori. You're going to love the brushes, Raquel. They are great. Oh, I think I got them all. I think I got a little bleed down here. If you get a little bleed here and there, just fix it. Just fix it. Don't worry about it. And that's that. Morning, Patricia. I do not remember Chatty Cathy. I'm going to have to look that up and the China as well. So I'll know what you're talking about. Okay. That's it, everybody. I'm not going to make you watch me stain these or anything. I'm going to let them dry and I'm going to finish them up and then I'm going to get to work and I'll try to post pictures later today. I just have some orders I got to get to first and that is my priority. So I got to get that done and then I'll do stuff with these. But there's that one and then the Country Blessings. Isn't that font cute? I think that font is really cute. And then the Simply Blessed. I'll probably be using that font on a few more things and have some other little country-ish stencils like that. Oops, let me see. I still have Mrs. Beasley. My children think she's creepy looking. That is a creepy looking doll. That is. She's got the glasses and stuff. Yeah. She's a strange one. Chatty Cathy was one of the first talking dolls back in the 60s. That's interesting. My Cabbage Patch doll's name was Caroline. Her name was Caroline, either Idaline or Adeline. I can't remember. It was like her name rhymed. It was like, or something. It was like Caroline, Adeline, or Idaline. But they had some weird names, didn't they? Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Thanks, Jennifer. I'm just reading through some comments before I end this. Good morning, Leah. How are you? Thanks, Stephanie. You have a great day, Penny. I hope we have better weather this week than we had last week.